Hello everyone and welcome to my speed paint. My name is Aiden and today I'm going to be doing fan art for LavenderTown. For those of you who don't know, LavenderTown is an art YouTuber here on YouTube. She does a lot of different varieties of content. So for example, she does drawing objects as cute girls, drawing Do This Not That, creepy drawstas, and various other art project thingies. She's a really big inspiration to me, and her birthday is this week. I believe it was the 23rd of February, and so I decided to do fan art for her. Right now we're in the sketching phase, and as you can see, I have two reference pictures on the inside. I have a picture of how she looks like in real life, and I have a picture of her avatar. For this picture, I decided to do a little combination of her style, specifically with the eyes, and later you'll see with the shading, and my style to get, I don't know, just kind of a cool effect. The outfit I decided on was kind of a spur of the moment thing. It was loosely based on her avatar's outfit, and I just thought it looked cute. Her whole style is kind of like a creepy cute vibe, and it's kind of aesthetic that I really like. Now we're getting into the inking phase, and I didn't know how I felt about the mouth, so I decided to cut out the little open mouth at first, and then add a little smiley face. You'll see throughout the video that I redo the liner a lot, or at least tweak it a lot, and I've mostly just been playing with the line art and how I make that all come together a lot recently. As you can tell in some of my other videos, I will like add a layer over it, change the layer, make duplicates of the layer, and various other things to make it stand out. I copied the hair from one side to the other because I wanted it to look symmetrical. I now know that there's a symmetry tool in Photoshop, but I didn't know about that previously. So now we're drawing the pentagrams, and once again, she has a lot of witchy, creepy, cute vibes. One of her webcomics, Unfamiliar, it has a witch named Planchette as the main character, so I wanted to add something a little bit of a witchy vibe in there, so I put the pentagrams in there. With her name, I kind of wish I wrote it out by hand, though I don't have that good penmanship. It just adds my own personal touch. As you can see, I'm still learning how to close out my lines properly so I can easily fill in the layer. When you are doing this, make sure that you have the right layer selected, because I had the line art layer selected a few times for this, which, while it didn't matter in the end, I had to go back in on the correct layer for that later on. At this point, I was thinking about maybe making the line art black, because her regular art style, the line art is black, and it's a nice look. It gives it a very solid, very bold appearance. I had the line art layer somewhat opaque so I could see through it, but I didn't really like how that ended up looking. So I just went back to the regular standard line art with, I believe it was, there's a soft light and an overlay layer. Line art has a lot of effect on the way people perceive that your art. You can make things look soft or bold, depending on how you do it, so it's something to experiment with. The eye whites, I made them a darker skin tone than her skin, or sorry, a darker color than her skin, and that's just simply because if I went with the same color for her skin, which is an almost pure white, then it would have blended right in, and it just wouldn't have looked good. Here I'm putting some gradients. I kind of wish I changed the colors of the background in the end, because what you'll see soon enough as we get into the shading, that it really blends in a lot. Sometimes your tools will be a little bit finicky to work with, and you have to be patient. Sometimes I need to unplug and replug in my tablet, but for whatever reason the smudge tool wasn't being cooperative here and there. So as you can see, I'm doing a very different shading style than I normally do. I had a multiply layer, and I got a pastel red and a light blue. This is the shading style that LavenderTown typically does, though I don't think I do it. I don't think I quite do it justice here. So I go in and I add the red on the skin tones and the blue on everything else. So I don't know what my voice was doing just there, but I add the blue and the red here and there to give it some nice depth and shading. She also will then go in with a wet blender and will blend it all together. I use this technique often, but she also does it, but I don't know, there's something different about it. It's hard to explain. It might be because it's a multiply layer and I use overlay typically, but it has a very nice soft effect, and I don't know, it's a very cutesy style. One thing I did change is that I blended in the highlights as well. And once I had everything blended in, I also went in with the blur tool to make it softer. Never let anyone tell you to not use the blur tool or the whatever tool, because people have a tendency to be like, oh, you can't use this tool, that'll make your art unprofessional, or something like that. But really, just use whatever tool makes your art look good. Use what you want. That's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more art. Bye!